This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everybody? Shoutouts to Bryan Blue Blur Hedgehog for this tweet right here. Starting with Jason Griffith, Roger Craig Smith, Ryan Drummond, Jaleel White, Ben Schwartz, and Deven Mack. Hope this could be interesting for the time and space multiverse game for a huge concept. Dub Sonic Generations 2. Leave your thoughts below. First of all, love the artwork right here. By the way, it looks so fucking badass. And you look at the different Sonics and the different multiverses. It's fantastic right here. It's not just gonna be modern Sonic and classic Sonic like it was before. You also have Boom Sonic, Sonic Prime Sonic, Movie Sonic, and yeah, it's interesting right here. Now, this concept actually can work. In fact, one of the things I stated about Sonic Prime, when you look at a lot of the scenes and everything, why don't they make a video game out of this? When you look at everything, I mean, even the fight between Shadow and Sonic, when Shadow wanted to get those parts from Sonic, I mean, that felt like a boss fight. You know, it's interesting, a fun boss fight at that. I mean, seriously, every time Sonic and Shadow fight, I mean, all the boss fights are just underwhelming. Anything that predates Sonic Adventure 2 in a way. So again, that's a fun concept. And also, I mean, if you're gonna have multiverses of all the Sonics, you have to have multiverses of all the other characters too. Obviously, that being Amy, Tails, and Knuckles. It would make for some fun replayability. And I honestly think that a Sonic Generations 2 would do wonders for the franchise right now, but make it multiverse in a way. I understand that the original Sonic Generations really didn't focus on the story. It focused more, it's an anniversary title. Here's your final boss fight, win, and that's it. Enjoy the rest of the game. That was the whole selling point. That's why for Sonic Generations, you really didn't have much of a story when you think about it. Alright, that's understandable. But for Sonic Generations 2, imagine if you were to have an amazing story right there. You know, multiverses of yourself, and of course you have Dr. Eggman and his significant others. You know, bring everybody back. Hell, bring the Chaos Council with you. Imagine the boss fights you would get, you know, if you were to have the entire Chaos Council, you know, facing different variants of Sonic. You know, maybe Boom Sonic might be left out of the equation just because, you know, the Sonic Boom series was not that popular, which is understandable. The TV series was fantastic, don't get me wrong, but again, you know, originally Boom Sonic was supposed to be the third playable character for Sonic Forces, and I guess Sonic Team decided to scrap that and just go with the Avatar, which was a smart decision, by the way, and the Avatar is actually the only redeeming quality for Sonic Forces. You're not going to convince me otherwise. Yeah. But everyone, let me know what you'll think of this concept right here. I love the idea of the Shadowverse being part of Sonic Generations 2. Make a fun story out of it. Add more playable characters rather than just all the Sonics. Add all the Amy's. Add all the Knuckles. Add all the Tails. Have them doing their own corresponding missions. Remember, Sonic Frontiers paved the way for that. The reason why Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles were all playable in Final Horizons was a testing ground. It was basically a test to see how they control with their gameplay mechanics. And they got it right for the most part. I mean, I know Knuckles and Tails could use a little bit of work here and there. Amy needed at least some more hammer abilities, too many card abilities. But other than that, they pretty much nailed it on their first try. You know, and for once, you know, it'd be interesting to get a super final boss fight involving Super Sonic versus whatever the Dr. Eggman's going to come up with. It better not be the Time Eater. That's all we could say. It better be something so epic that's justified something fighting Super Sonic. You know, because if they're going to involve multiverse, I'm assuming the Paradox Prism is going to come into play. And knowing them, they're probably going to make that the cheapest plot armor you've ever seen, maybe worse than the Phantom Ruby. That's all I can say about that. Let me know what y'all think, and I gotta go. Peace out, everybody.